The Gaming Weekly heats up as we move swiftly to the TGW split. In fact, tonight marks the first episode of the Friday brand. TGW's Friday brand has come to Halo Reach, and we are here playing the fan favorite game known as Predator. AdrianTheVoice and my new partner, Altered Basic Gameside. And Altered, the competition is heating up. We're going against the Saturday brand.
Hey, I'm ready. I would love to do this, and I'm glad to be here again, and hope y'all enjoy this video that we're making. That's all I got to say.
Well, this matchup is rolling on, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to go ahead and take you back to what happened this past week on TGW, though. When Yellowish Object announced that TGW split, it all started when the Rebel Weekly lost, and I believe the Rebel Weekly is diminished to perhaps this new brand that's going to be making its debut tomorrow night. And there you see the Predator continues the assault, attacking Jackers from behind. There's a swag gripball, and speaking of which, a swag gripball will be the man who's going to be defending the Sword Tournament Championship against you, Altered, because it was this past week on TGW as well when you won the Sword Tournament #1 contender along with Wealthy Halo. It's going to be a three-way. Altered, can I get your thoughts on this matchup? You believe you're going to win?
I'm going to win. There's no comparison. There's none of that. I'm going to win.
But a swag gripball is a great competitor. He's a great Sword Tournament champion as well.
You don't believe that. You haven't seen me play yet. So, well, you have.
We have seen you play.
But you haven't seen what I can do to him. So, therefore.
Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, still. Are you done?
Hey, you didn't have to cut me off, by the way. All right, you didn't have to cut me off.
Well, I'm asking,
anyway,
are you done?
You can finish. You can finish. You keep talking.
Well, I was going to say, nonetheless, still to come tonight, we're going to be joined by the father who wants to marry his own daughter. Let's take you back to this past September.
By the way, I
when
have
Kristina's
something to say about that. Can I just get it out now, please? Please.
Yes, you can.
Whoever they are just straight up creeps and disgusting people. That's just nasty.
Hey,
well, you know, I'll tell you one thing though.
I like my women like I like my sister. Young.
Well, wait a minute.
Bold,
I believe this is the father.
Yes, I am here. I've actually
welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Look, I'm just here to let everyone know that yes, I want to marry my daughter. I'm a 42-year-old man who just wants to do that's something nobody else has done. Especially
but that's
Minecraft.
not nice. That is not right. Just stop. Stop talking there, bro. You should
Hey,
just go kill.
I just want to marry my daughter.
No, that's see if the daughter
knows no
right
age.
Now, did you ever think have you thought that you're how old are you?
How old am I? 47.
Yes.
Old enough to be your father, old enough to be your daddy.
1 minute remaining.
Well, hold on for a quick second. Altered, I do have to agree with Altered a little bit in this one, Fed. The fact that you are going to be marrying your daughter, though, don't you find it a little bit immoral that you're going to be marrying your own daughter? You're supposed to be a father to her. You shouldn't be marrying her. You shouldn't have any sexual relationship.
Well, I think there's no boy that should be having my daughter. So, you know, the best person fit for the job.
No boy
me,
means
you know
no boy at all, right? You don't understand. No boy means no boy at all.
No boy knows how to treat my daughter except me, all right? You listen here, I'm not letting no man...
So wait a minute, let me ask you a question, though. What is it about your...
47?
But what is it about...
Come on now.
Hold on, Altered. What is it about your daughter that makes you want to marry her on Minecraft?
She's got her mother's eyes.
I thought...
10
well, anyhow, Predator underway. There you see 10 seconds remaining. There's Phoenix now driving the energy sword right into the midsection. We talked about the destruction of the sword. And folks, again, we're joined by Fedzone Kai, who actually just joined us in just a little bit. He's going to be marrying his daughter in 2 weeks' time on Minecraft. It is for the first time in TGW history we're actually having a marriage in the land of enchantment in Minecraft. How about the matchup coming up next week, though, when a Swag Riftball defends the Sword Tournament Championship against Altered Beast? Altered, you just stated moments ago that a Swag Riftball isn't going to beat. You believe that a Swag Riftball last week was a fluke because of his victory.
It is a fluke. He paid his way.
I don't think it is a fluke, though. I disagree with you on that end. As a Swag Gripball, we're actually looking on right now. We were spectating a Swag Gripball. A Swag Gripball just heard you. In fact, he nodded his head no. He heard what you said. He disagreed. And I believe a Swag Gripball is indeed going to win this matchup because he has experience. Winning that matchup, that Sword Tournament, that Sword Tournament Championship that molded him.
No more. Don't speak his
hold
name
on,
no
Altered.
more. Let's find a whole
trying to get
different
himself
subject to talk about.
Well, I'll tell you, Altered, the fact that your matchup is happening next week, we got to talk about this. Because, in fact, a Swag Gripball, it molded him into a great player.
Comparison between me and him. I'm better than him.
Forget it. We're looking on. That's Fed. That is the father. Moments ago, he said that he's a 47-year-old man going to marry his daughter in 2 weeks' time on Minecraft. So, Fed, if you're still with us again, how excited, how important is this marriage going to be on Minecraft? For you, that is. Well, wait a minute. I believe we may have lost Fed, who is indeed the father of Kristina.
I'm still here.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Like I always say, you know,
so again,
you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family. And that's just what I plan to do.
So you don't find it weird at all that a lot of people, I mean, do you get a lot of criticism out of this?
No, because anybody who disagrees with me almost immediately just, like, disappears. But, you know, I have nothing to do with that. I don't know what happens to them. I'm just, you know, it just happens.
So with
it's
that
you know,
said,
a little wave of the wand.
Well, how's Kristina, though? I mean, we haven't talked to her in a while. How is she taking this?
You know, she at first she was a little iffy on it, but then she was like, you know, Daddy knows best, and oh boy, does Daddy know best. So
I could talk her out of it.
Back here on Predator, the Predator's going to do all he can to wield that energy sword right into the abdominal area to the Spartan folks. Moments ago, we were joined.
Oh my gosh. He's right there.
Well, Altered Beast will be facing a swag grip next week for the sword tournament. But moments ago, we were joined by Fed. Fed is the father, will be marrying his own daughter here on Minecraft, later on Minecraft. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us here on Halo Reach's Predator. Next week, for the first time ever, sword tournament matchup between a swag grip ball and Altered Beast. Also, Wealthy Halo will be there. And Altered, I'm not sure why you're laughing. A swag grip ball is truly a competitor to be taken seriously. But then a week afterwards,
no, he's
folks,
not. Shut up.
I cannot wait.
Not. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Nonetheless, I
don't want
to
speak his name no more.
First ever.
Don't even speak his name.
You're going to let me speak? The first ever marriage between the father and the daughter. Well, I'll tell you one thing, though, Alter. The fact that this is the first episode of the TGW split, because tomorrow, Minigun Killer 10, along with Yellowish Object, they're going to be leading their charge of their own show. Competition starts now, folks. TGW Sword Tournament Championship. The TGW split has started in the first ever wedding between the father and daughter. What's going to happen next here on TGW? Good night, everybody.